Okay, so let's do a quick review of those attributes again. That the on-top golfer tends to be more of a push-down, stand-up type of player. Okay, the side-on golfer will rotate. They're more of a post-up and extending in a way that matches the posting up of the left leg. The under golfer will rotate the right side underneath. The left side clears automatically as they rotate underneath. It straightens up as a reaction to that underneath rotation, and then they extend more outward. Okay, so those patterns are very prevalent in each of those types of swings, whether you're on top, side on, or underneath type of golfer. Okay, the next thing we want to do is notice what type of finish matches each of those golfers, because the way that we follow through and finish is just as important as the way that we deliver that club to the golf ball. Okay, if you are an on-top golfer, you're going to get that feeling that once you initiate the push down and the stand up, that the next thing you feel is a very vertical finishing of your body. Again, your body's going to finish very tall. You don't have any lean back in your swing. Your right shoulder is going to rotate through closer to the target than your left, and you're going to feel like your right shoulder is higher than your left. Again, from this angle, I get that feeling of the push down and the stand up in my golf swing. I finish it off by standing very vertical, by making sure my right shoulder is closer to the target than the left, and it's actually slightly higher than my left shoulder. Okay? If I'm a side-on golfer, I'm going to feel like I'm rotating in posture, then I'm posting up and extending to deliver that golf club. Once I've posted up on that left side, my feel is my right shoulder is going to come up and out of there very tall. Again, I want a very stretched up vertical look in the right side of my body. The right shoulder also is going to be slightly higher than my left. So here it is from this angle. Okay, right shoulder higher than the left, right shoulder is closer to the target than the left. Again, I feel very tall in my body. As that posting up action happens, I then want to feel like I'm getting up and out of there with my torso. I don't ever want to feel like I'm staying down as I go underneath. As a side-on golfer, I need to post up. Once I post it up, the follow-through comes around side on, and as it comes around side on, the right shoulder comes through to the target higher than my left shoulder. Okay? Now if I'm an under golfer, I might feel like I have a slight lean as I come through in my swing. And depending on how much force there is in the swing will determine how much I'm leaning in my finish or how vertical I get in my finish. But again, that under golfer, as they come underneath, they tend to have a little bit more of a lean back, okay? And we also will see a lot of underneath swings where when we finish it, that right shoulder actually stays a little bit lower than the left. It's actually okay for an under golfer to have their right shoulder stay lower than their left, to have the feeling that when they rotate through, they're finishing more in the posture that they started at address, okay? Now I believe it's better for the body if even a underneath golfer starts to release their posture a little bit more, because then it's not going to be as tough on the back as trying to stay in posture throughout the whole swing. But we will see underneath golfers who tend to stay a little bit more under as they come through to the finish, instead of standing up nice and tall, very vertical with their right side, like the on-top golfers or the side-on golfers. Okay? So again, if you notice that your swing matches some of these attributes, you might try to fine-tune that or package it up better by listening to how these things work together and making sure that the way that you deliver the club matches your finish. The way that your arm swing works, you have to match the delivery and the finish to that type of arm swing that works best for you.